Well, I was gonna try to fine tune our carburetor, maybe get the gas tank on, figure out our kill switch and our start and our lights and all of that kind of stuff. But I think I killed our battery yesterday, so we're letting that charge now. And while that is charging, I thought we could go ahead and mosey over to the plastics and take care of these guys. Now, I already have an idea of how I'm gonna clean these up. And also, we need to do something about the air filter cover here. So these do come with a plastic cover that sits here. We obviously don't have one, and I've searched high and low on eBay Marketplace, and I cannot find one of these plastic covers. But I think I have a solution for this, so we'll take care of that as well. Without further ado, let me get some WD-40 and take care of these. All right. These stickers off. Go. WD-40. WD-40 and Scrubby work out really well. Alright, so now I think it's time to put on the decals. I'm gonna do that. Bless you. I'm cutting a front piece that we're missing. Can any of y'all guess where this piece is coming from? You'll never guess. I measured it out and traced it, so now I'm just cutting it. Got this bolt set that I could finally put to some use. It's Harbor Freight, like less than $10. It's always good to have some just extra nuts and bolts laying around. There's our new air filter. So this piece just kind of pops out, and then it should just goes over the top just like that. All right, cool. That'll work. All right, so what did I use for this cover here? Trash can. All right, let's get to this other one and then we'll be done with the plastics. Second pass. Alright, so an update since the last time we fired up the motor. We've now got the flywheel cover back on. We made sure to put the gasket on with that. We've got the foot peg on. We still need to get the gear shifter on. Something else that happened, of course, our gear shifter broke while we were trying to get that on. I'm thinking about when it's all ready to go, just welding this on, calling it done. We are waiting on a relay that I ordered, and it's gonna plug into this guy, and I think with that relay, we're gonna get our controls operating again. Fingers crossed, I think that's what the issue is. Been having a look at some of the wiring. I've actually cut some wires. I've got the new control wired in, and I've been kind of tracking down wires, following where wires go, and I think we narrowed it down to the relay being our culprit. Kind of cleaned up the bumper around the light frame here. Handlebars are looking a lot better. And we patched up this muffler. I used some high heat resistant JB Weld on that. I got that on and then hit it with some of the high resistant paint again. So that is good to go. And I finally figured out what was going on with our brakes. We were actually missing a spring here. So our foot brake is now working. And then I went ahead and replaced this spring as well. The other one was getting pretty rusted. The rear brakes are good to go. Still need to mess with the front ones. I think we're gonna have to replace this cable. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wheel this on outside, fire this baby up, and just kind of see where we're at with the motor. I think I kind of have an idea of what's going on here, but let's go ahead and fire it up and give it a good listen. still going. There it goes. I think I know what we got going on here. Update on the control system. So this is the new starter and light switch system that we installed, and the kill switch actually works. At first it wasn't starting and I was not understanding why. Flick the switch, it started right up. The switch is indicating lights should be on right now, but when I switched them over, the headlight actually came on only when the motor was running. The starter button's still not working, so this relay that we're waiting on that should be here tomorrow, I don't know much about this, but I'm guessing this is relay for the starter. I guess originally we did have a faulty switch system here. It'll be interesting to see what happens when we get the relay plugged in. Oh yeah. Oh man, look at that. That's all gunked up. That's cruddy. Oh yeah, it's wet. It's a little wet. All right guys, well, a dirty wet exhaust, a dirty wet spark plug, and also we were smoking very badly. A lot of smoke coming out of this girl. While it was running, I could feel a little tiny mist of gas spraying out of the intake of the carburetor. And with those symptoms, that's telling me that we have a bad exhaust valve. And if y'all remember, upon first inspection of the valves, the exhaust valve looked really cruddy, and in hindsight we should have replaced it at that time, but I think that is the culprit of our motor here not running the way that she needs to be. I think it's probably not opening all the way. It could be bent. I mean, who knows? We'll just have to do some investigation. Next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and take this top end off. And in order to do that, we'll take off the carburetor, probably take off the manifold here, and then we'll order some new valves, clean up the top end, get the valves installed, and I'm thinking this girl is gonna be purring the way that she needs to be. We got the plastics done, ready to go. I'm really happy with the way these turned out. These plastics are still in really great shape. If anyone has any leads on a proper cover here, let me know in the comments. Yeah guys, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. You know what's to come in the next one, so stay tuned for all of that. And I think by the end of that video, we may have this Moto 4 100% all assembled, ready to go. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think it might happen. But yeah guys, until then, thank you so much for watching, subscribing, hitting the like, leaving comments. I love the comments. And until then, peace. Take it easy. You can hang out while I change valves? Okay. Alright, so we need to get what's called the keepers off. And to get that off, we need to get these valve adjuster screws off. This is a tool used to press the valves down. There's a spring in there. See what the situation is here. It looks straight. Doesn't look like it's bent. I wonder if it's just the seal.